Southwestern University for today's match featuring the Occidental College Tigers and your Southwestern University Pirates! Now start today for the Tigers. Number 0, Melanie Rodriguez. Number 21, Gigi Yamamoto. Number 6, Logan Morris. Number 11, Anna Fukushima. Number 9, Alessia Sachi. Number 20, Zachary Smith. Number 2, Haley Jacobson. Number 8, Malia DeCastro. Number 7, Kara Ovenel. Number 23, Caroline Murdoch. And number 5, Claire Madden. The head coach of the Tigers is Coleman Feely. He is assisted by Jaime Acuña. And starting for the Pirates, number 7, Lauren Grass. Number 9, Jenny Bell. Number 12, Samantha Hazen. Number 14, Meredith Lennon. Number 17, Lily Peter. Number 23, Kayla Moody. Number 25, Jackie Powell. Number 30, Lauren Powell. Number 31, Mia Morales. Number 33, Cecilia Bandera. And number 99, Erin York. The head coach of the Pirates is Linda Henry. She's assisted by Billy Soska. Would everyone please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem?
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and happy Labor Day to all of y'all out there. As it's some early morning soccer on this Monday morning for y'all. Here from the pirate ship itself, here at the varsity pitch, as it will be your women's soccer team of the university, Southwestern University Pirates, will have their season home opener here facing the Tigers out of Occidental College, out of California. Great to be along with you. There's really, of course, as it always is, windy, but really a beautiful day here to really start off the month of September in Central Texas here in Georgetown. I'm Justin Simmons. We're just having that little pregame meeting inside the center circle, and then we'll be underway. Oxy College, they're going to be dressed in the all-whites here this morning as we get ready to head on to the early afternoon. As for your Pirates, they're going to be dressed in the gold with the black yoke up top and the black numbers. looking to bounce back after the defeat on the road to Mary Hardin Baylor. As for Occidental College coming in off of a draw against last season's conference champion in the Trinity Tigers. One of the important players looking out for number 5, Clara Madden, here for Occidental College last season. Second team All SCIAC, as they were second team All Conference. No Mia Stedman, though, in the starting 11. The All-Region performer from last season with 10 goals. That was going to be my real big concern coming in. As for your Pirates, starting lineup looking like this. It's going to be Aaron York in goal today, as it was Calista Esquivel Serna who had the start over in Belton. The rest of the starting 11 for Coach Linda Hamilton, Lauren Grant, the senior from up top. They're going to be playing alongside the other senior, Samantha Hazen. So those two ladies getting a chance to see their whole career, seeing how it's going to finish up this season. One conference championship to their name, at least for Samantha Hazen. You have Jenny Pham, another senior on this team, as Lily Van Meter. I was going to say, I remember when all these kids were youngsters, but now in their senior season, Kayla Moody, a junior here from League City, Texas, alongside Jackie Powell, the freshman from last year, continues to shine this season as they've already knocked in their first goal this year. Lauren Powell, no relation, from Harlingen, Texas. Starwalt in the defense, and then you have Mia Morales, the sophomore forward from Round Rock, Texas. Cecilia Banderup, one of those new faces here that's going to be in the starting 11. And, of course, the aforementioned Aaron York getting the first start in goal here this season. As we talked about before, Pirates looking to bounce back after what was a rather harsh defeat on the road. That was then, and today is now, so we will see how it will play out. As for the Tigers, they finished 4th in the conference over in California in the SCIAC last season. And like we mentioned moments ago, finished off with that tie to start off the year on the road in San Antonio against Trinity. We're set for kickoff. It will be Oxy in the white and orange trim. They'll be going from right to left. Your Pirates, dressed in the gold and black trim, will be going from left to right to start the first half. Pirates will be working against the wind. And we talked about Aaron York getting the start in goal. I believe that's probably one of the bigger stories coming into the season, not just for your Pirates, but for Coach Hamilton as well, was who was going to be the starting goalkeeper this year after having Jonna Campbell as a all-conference performer there for pretty much every season that they were here on the Pirate ship. This ball cleared by York. Grott giving chase as this ball bounces around. Foul called on the Tigers, and this will be possession for the Pirates. Pirates went 3 in the back against the Crusaders. They go 4 in the back here this afternoon. Hazen, and this is my first time getting to see the Pirates play live this season. Obviously the first time here at home in Georgetown, as well as this is the home opener. We're kind of just trying to get a sense for what Coach Hamilton's looking to put together offensively for this team, as it's going to be taken away. Jackie Powell losing the dribble out of play. It will be an Oxy Tiger throw-in. And that win, ever present, you'll hear it throughout this contest. Oxy crossed the halfway mark. This ball mistouched, though, and the interception taken away. This is Lily Van Meter. Van Meter with a lot of space here, putting this ball with the right foot into the half line, and it will have to be kicked out for a clearance out of play over here next to our fans, as it was Melanie Rodriguez, the freshman, who gets the start once again in goal. So the Tigers also having some questions in goalkeeper for last season's performer who was going to step up this season. Tigers with possession right here. It's Clara Madden who will have it kicked off their foot as it goes out of play. They switch the pitch, and they have something to work with here as there's tons of space for the runner, but good defense to cut out the pass there from Lauren Powell. As that back four shifting over quickly for the Pirates. Possession kept, though, with the Tigers here just outside the 18. It's going to be flicked in, but out of play as it goes over the goal line, and this will be a Pirates goal kick. We're almost 5 minutes through this opening half. Again, a big thanks to all of y'all who have tuned in here with our Southwestern Pirate YouTube page. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you don't miss any of the action for any of your Pirate athletics. Oh, this ball does squeak through as it was misplayed defensively. Grott back on it, dribbles ahead, utilizing that pace, but ultimately will fall as the defense able to recover just in time. Tigers possession now. So this game has been exciting already in this opening 5 minutes. Both teams are utilizing the width and space of this pitch. Tigers kick it to the far side, and the Pirates, who had momentary possession, will give it right back. It's here in the back row with the Tigers. This is Madden. Has it knocked away by Lennon just at the right time for the Pirates. Hazen was trying to utilize that overlapping run in the midfield, but this long pass will miss Lannon, and it's Tigers' possession. Or no, they're going to say that this is a corner kick for the Pirates as it was last touch off of the Tigers. It's going to be Lauren Grott who will be taking this in-swinging corner kick with the left foot, and it's going to have to be a low delivery not to get hung up into the air. And that's exactly what it is. Going far post, it's going to be batted away by the Tiger defense. Pirates able to settle. Nicely done from the back row, but this shot is on goal for Lauren Grott, but no real sting behind it as it ends up being an easy ground ball played by the goalkeeper in Melanie Rodriguez, making their first save of the game. A big reason why the Tigers were able to draw with Trinity on the road in their opener game was because of Rodriguez, the freshman, making 8 saves in that performance for the draw. 39 shots were taken overall by Trinity, 9 of those on goal. But they could not find the game winner. This ball out of touch, or rather into touch, and this will be a throw-in for the Pirates. Pirates working against the wind. It has a strong gust in this first half. Pham trying to win possession back. Powell up front right now. Pirates look like they have about a midfield of 3 with a defender of 4. Lannon knocks it back ahead after winning possession. The pass cut out, but Pham unable to keep it in play. Pirates do have some familiar faces in new places here this season. Van Meter, normally a central defender last year. We did see shades of them being played as a fullback, and that's where they start off here at home this season. Do have to replace Gwynn from last season, who graduated. That was a strong presence at the other fullback position for this Pirates defense. Powell, they had their moments of shine as a freshman and drawing the start up front. But between Grant, Hazen, and Powell, there should be some real scoring possibilities this season for the Pirates. Hazen in this more central attacking role from what I can see this season. We'll see how that works for the Pirates. But Van Meter holding on to this ball and deciding to play it long up towards Hazen, or rather into Grant. That's where Hazen usually plays, but Landon able to win it with a tackle from behind. Only to have it tackled right back, but it's last played off of the Tigers as it'll go off of the foot of Caroline Murdoch, and it will be Pirate possession. Occidental finishing 4th in their conference last year. This ball out of play. Landon with the throw in. It's going to get inside the 18. Powell, nice move. The shot, and it will just curl wide of the near side post. But terrific touch by Jackie Powell as she was able to beat the defender inside the 18 with a cheeky turn. And the shot just missing, making the keeper work. But a dangerous shot put on. Pirates starting to build some momentum here in the opening 10 minutes of play. Still 0-0 if you just joined us here on the Southwestern Pirates YouTube page as this pass cut out. Well done on the touch by Lauren Powell. Intercepted at midfield, though, taken down by Sachi. It's lost in the midfield as it's taken away. Saki. Hazen tracking back, winning possession, and it's going to be passing to the back row from Pham over towards Lauren Powell. Bia Morales in that defensive midfield position. Hazen, good touch. The pass just lacking a little power over on that far side, but the possession tied up, and it takes 3 defenders to try to get that ball loose. Off of the deflection, into touch, Pirates possession. They'll have the throw. We're 10 minutes through this opening half, still 0-0. Pirates have already had a couple of opportunities. One on goal, the other one just wide of the target. This pass kept along the ground, and it arrives just a tad late behind Lannon, who's wearing the captain's armband for this one. Over on the near side, this is Madden, the pullback, nicely done by Saki. Avernell. Looking as Jacobson, asking for a runner. It's touched down well, but possession given up, only for it to be regained by the Tigers. And Powell is there, but the foul's going to be called on the challenge from behind. That's Morales. And the referee just having some extended words here with Morales about that foul. The Tigers loading up the box as everybody lining up right on the 18. And with the wind at their back, you would expect that this ball is going to be traveling in to the Pirates box. York trying to set the wall, or rather set up their players as making sure that everybody is marked up here. The clock did stop with the foul. It will restart with the touch of the ball, and we are back underway. It's inside the box. It was first touched by the Tigers, but they get the ball back, flick back over and up ahead, and York sure-handed coming out and making the snag. Good goalkeeping there to secure the area from Aaron York. It still feels weird to have to say another goalkeeper's name after getting used to John and Campbell and their performances for so long. But time is undefeated. People graduate. People move on. The squad's always around looking to rebuild. Nice layoff passes. Good first touch passing there from the Pirates to keep this ball going in a positive direction. Terrific pace only for it to go out of play at the last possible moment, despite the run. But that's what you like to see, though, offensively for the Pirates. Quick, decisive passes being played along the ground, forcing Oxy on the back foot to try to catch up. Long ball played out the defensive back line. Lauren Powell will head this out of play as the Tigers will have the throw near midfield. We talked about Oxy calling from last season. As for your Pirates, a team that's had a lot of success under three-time SCAC Coach of the Year Linda Hamilton, including an NCAA appearance back in 2019, that 2019-2020 season. Only 1 year out of their 10-year tenure for Coach Hamilton have the Pirates missed the conference tournament. This pass is missed in the midfield by the Tigers. Lannon trying to connect with Jackie Powell. It's only momentarily will stop the momentum being built. Great pass, though, on the through ball from Lily Van Meter. Lannon cuts back inside, fools the defender, but the extra defender is there for the stoppage. Good read on the defensive help. And, of course, it would be the second-team all-conference selection in Clara Madden who was tracking back there. The pass from Powell will go over the back line, and this will be a goal kick coming up. Like we talked about before, though, no Mia Stedman. Zachary Smith, the freshman, the lone striker up top, at least right now, for this Tiger squad. Possession given away. Pirates have it. Lots of time for Jenny Pham here. Only for it to be ripped away from Avernell. Madden looking outside. This is Madden who has possession. One-on-one with Lannon. Trying to make Lannon to no effect there. Will still maintain the throw here on the near side. It'll be Madden who will toss it in. Brought down by Smith, and it's out of play. Possession will belong to the Tigers still. 15 minutes in, still no score. You're in the home opener for your Pirates. The pass cut out by Lannon, but they're right near the touchline, and they can only play it out of play. You have Gigi Yamamoto right inside the box. And ultimately, a corner will be won. This will be the first corner for the Tigers this afternoon. It will be the aforementioned Yamamoto, the senior, who will come over to take the kick here on the near side corner flag. Tigers looking for their first goal of the 2024 campaign. And the wind is blowing in their direction for this in-swinging corner kick. This is Yamamoto. Delivery on the far side post. It was dangerous as it was fed in, but the defense able to clear it over the goal bar, or rather over the crossbar, and just barely. York taking a tumble, but the Pirates defense answering the first call. But that corner, very dangerous in the process. Tigers will go ahead and load up the far side post once again here on the near side delivery from Yamamoto. Going far side, and York making the grab. Good goalkeeping there by York. Again, really protecting that area. York having the ball kicked back to them, playing it with their feet. Something that you have seen in the evolution of goalkeepers is having to have that ability to play the ball on the ground. That's how I know I'm old. I'm like, I'm so old now that that didn't used to be a thing. This ball dangerous inside the box as it was loose. The defense there to get in the way for the initial deflection, but the Tigers still with possession here. They have a runner going wide, and it's just going to be kicked inside the goalkeeper's area, and it's York once again on the one hopper making the field. York will punt this ball to the midway line. Lannon shoulders off that volley, but it falls to the feet of the Tigers. They're on the prowl again. And what was an intended pass will just roll over the back line, and this will be a goal kick for Southwestern. Still 0-0. Both teams have had their chances to score in this first half, but neither team able to convert. Tigers have the momentum right now. Possession seems to be rather even between the two teams as this ball turned over in the back row. Lauren Powell. This ball played here to the near side to Van Meter. Lannon, one touches it over to Hazen. Pirates trying to get some groove back here. Pham keeps it along to ground. Powell making the run up, looking for the long ball. It's going to be played overhead, but too much pace on the pass as it's cut out over on the back line from the Tigers. They have possession now in the midfield. Good move to get past the defender initially, but the pass, too much spark behind it. Van Meter with the interception. Good play by Van Meter. Lannon not making the run as that pass early from Hazen. I think she was thinking that Hazen was going to possibly take a touch instead of the pass as well, considering Hazen's speed. And we've seen it here in the past before. Samantha Hazen, one of those players, if they can get out in front and have a step on the defender, they have that breakaway speed to really put some distance between them and that last defender. Powell breaking through, and Powell trying to play it off of the half volley. It has too much power behind the shot, but that is the second shot taken by Jackie Powell in this first half. The first one just missing wide of the target. That second one, lots of power behind it. But we saw that as a freshman last year from Jackie Powell. They've now even a year wiser, a year stronger. Breaking that back row by themselves as they were able to split the defense. So a foul called against the Pirates, and that will give possession on the free kick just outside the center circle on the Tigers' defensive side to let this ball fly. They push numbers forward. They have 4 players up top. Do the Tigers. Morales. Hazen. Lannon. It was a tricky way to bring it down with the defender on their back, but they were able to touch it down nicely. Hazen. And we were talking about that pace as they tried to scoot that ball just in front of Murdoch, but good defense from Caroline Murdoch. They're going to be tested again here as they can just play it out of play, and the Pirates will have the throw. Van Meter has their hands on it, and it's Van Meter who is wearing the captain's armband, the second one on the pitch here for the Pirates. Van Meter over towards Jackie Powell, who touches it down. Powell, great turn inside the shot, and it's a goal! Pirates! Jackie Powell, what a touch. And then turning left-footed shot, near side post, puts it high, and that will be the second goal of the season for the Pirates, as well as the second goal of the year for Jackie Powell, as that's the first goal let in by the Oxy Tigers and Melanie Rodriguez. And with 24-34 remaining in this first half, your Pirates in the lead thanks to Jackie Powell. 1-0. What a take from Jackie Powell. And remember to like and subscribe on the Pirates YouTube page. That way you can go back and see highlights just like that whenever you want. That's going to be a great highlight for the Jackie Powell reel as their season and career continues to progress here. But what a finish from Powell. Slotted it in up top. On the near side at that, there was not a lot of space to work with, especially with that quick turn. Great defense on the ground. Really putting a foot in there. It was Lauren Powell to give the Pirates a chance to recuperate, as they are now just outside their own 18. It's inside the box. Morales gets a touch on it, but it will play over the goal line, and we'll have a corner kick coming up for the Tigers. This will be their third one in the first half. I believe this is Yamamoto again, this time taking it from the far side of the pitch. Last time the Tigers almost found success. This is another good ball fed in, but it's going to be headed away by Powell. There's going to be a foul called on the inside of the box as well, and it will be the Pirates who will have a free kick coming inside their own 18. Again, if you just tuned in, you missed it. Jackie Powell taking a throw in on the near side inside the 18. Touched it down with their left foot. Great turn as well on the technique. And then, no doubt about it, took their shot as they had the wherewithal and the awareness to know that they had the space to work with and to take that shot, and they were able to get it on a difficult angle. But this is a almost terrible giveaway. Instead, a terrific cleanup there at the last possible second by Meredith Lannon, as they were able to sneak a foot in there for what ended up being a goal-saving tackle, and then a high kick to the face as Lannon takes a foot across the nose, and that's a dangerous play, and the card is out. And a card presented, but Lannon might be suffering the effects of that kick. And hopefully it just looks worse than it actually was. You know, every time you see a high boot go like that, you always are concerned about the teeth and the nose, but that one looked like it went clear across the bridge of the nose. As we'll have a substitution being made here, as Landon will be being checked out. You see Coach Hamilton having some concern as well here, talking with the player as they're helped off with the pitch. And replacing Landon will be the freshman from Weatherford, Lindsay Gomez, who will come in. And again, hopefully Landon okay. That card was presented to Malia de Costro. So that was a red card presented, and that will disqualify De Costro from the rest of this contest. And the Pirates do have a man advantage now, playing 10-on-9 in the outfield. 11 versus 10 overall. This ball put ahead. That's really going to change the dynamics of this game for the Tigers. You know, that's always a tough call, especially against somebody that's just trying to clear the ball, but you have to have the awareness knowing that somebody's putting your head down at the same time. I know, easier said than done when you're on the outside looking in as opposed to the actual run and play itself. But We'll see how the Tigers adjust now, having to play with a player down. Tough break for De Costro, as they were just trying to make a clearance. Morales, nice touch. Going right, then coming back inside left, fooling the defender. This ball taking a bounce up ahead, but let's see if the Pirates can take advantage here. You would love to see them build momentum after the loss against the Crusaders, especially here at home. The fight for the free possession as it takes a couple of volleys and finally brought down by the Pirate back row. Here to York. Slots it here towards the near side to Van Meter, keeping it across the ground. Hazen receives the pass nicely, putting the pass ahead as it tiptoes down the touchline. This is Gomez, who did just come in. And it will be a foul called against Gomez. That will give possession back to Clara Madden and the Tigers. 1-0 our scoreline. Pirates lead thanks to a Jackie Powell goal, second of the year for the Pirates and for Powell. This ball is brought down Will take the shot from distance and just miss barely. Powell not afraid to take it from about 30 yards out. And for the remaining 7:37 of play, that will lead to another substitution. Jackie Powell will come out. Gomez will move up into the forward slot now, as you have both Lara as well as Natalie Garcia both in the midfield for your Pirates. This ball delivered well offside. I said Garcia. I take that back. This is like one of the great traditions. Always a Cadawar on this team, as this is Tristan Cadawar. Her sister, a former player as well. A couple of seasons ago on the same team with their sister, just never really had the chance to play. Injuries, illnesses. Sometimes the universe just doesn't line up, but good to see Tristan out there. Junior midfielder from McNeil High School out of Austin. McNeil and the Round Rock ISD, but it's like right on that cusp of where Round Rock and Austin meet, city-wise. This ball put out of play off of Bello, and it will be a Pirate throw. For those who have tuned in late, the Pirates have been playing a man up ever since about a little bit more than midway through this first half, and that's because Samantha Hazen taking a dangerous boot to the face as they were just trying to head away a loose ball that resulted in a red card for Malia de Costro, and ever since then the Pirates have had the advantage. Kane tiptoeing the line, unable to get that pass complete. Headed back towards the middle of the pitch. It will take a Pirate bounce, but the defender steps in, does Bello, and wins it back. Bello's pass, though, is overhead of its initial target. And we're going to have a foul call against the Pirates that will result in a free kick coming up for the Tigers. 5:15 and counting in this first half of play. It doesn't look like we'll have any more substitutions as the Pirates are looking to protect this 1-0 lead. Clara Madden will take the free kick for the Tigers. A little short as that wind has died down, at least for the moment. Less than 5 minutes to go now. The pass cut out by Banderob. Pass inside, Cadawar. Good first touch pass to the back row. Bringing it up is Moody. Here to Kane. Kane thought Van Meter was going to be there. Instead, it results in a turnover. Trying to flick it through Kane, but good defense on the recovery there for the Pirates. Lara cuts it back inside, cuts it back twice. Some nice moves there in the midfield by Yamila Lara. There was a foul there, and we'll come back and play the push. As that extended stiff arm sent Sydney Boswell, the senior from Santa Clarita, California, who's now in the game, to the pitch. Time ticking away, 3:50, but this is a good opportunity to see if the Pirates can put another ball on net. And they will play it to the far side of the pitch. Lauren Powell cutting it back. Good first touch layoff there to keep this ball going forward. The Tigers forced to kick it out of play. And the Pirates will have the throw just outside of the area. Instead, it's going to be taken away rather quickly. Only for Lauren Powell to be there to cut out the intended pass on the run. The Tigers will get their backs off against the wall, though, and build up some space here and see if they can muster up at least one more solid attack here before the final whistle of the first half. 3 minutes to go. Pirates lead 1-0 here against the Occidental College Tigers. Good pass, though, to the midfield. And they have something building. Lauren Powell, though, will cut off that momentum. As the ball does go out of play, this is a throw-in a dangerous area for the Tigers, as the Pirates are going to have to be forced to defend. This ball will be right on the corner of the 18 on the far side. And it will be booted out of play on the slide by Mia Reina. 2:20 remains. The Tigers will again try for the 18. It's cleared away. As Gomez was just trying to touch that ball a little extra downfield. Gomez, though, causing some issues defensively. This ball cut out, but there will be a foul, a little too aggressive from Gomez, but you like to see that with your strikers up front, willing to make the runs, to close down space for those defenders with the ball. Don't give them any extra time to make any decisions. Less than 2 minutes, though. Decisions still have to be quickly made here for the Tigers. They'll send this ball towards the 18. It's kicked away, and Van Meter has possession and a whole lot of real estate in front of them. There was a foul, and they're going to say no foul. I thought the referee was playing advantage. That was not the case. The pass cut out from Rodriguez. The shot on, well, it's going to be off target, just a little wide on the near side post. But the Pirates being dangerous here towards the end of the first half. But Samantha Hazen, who was hit across the bridge of the nose, and that's what I saw. It's tough to say where contact actually was made, but it had to be made somewhere on the face. They were helped off the pitch and they were able to walk off under their own power, but they have not returned to this match. I'm interested to see if they will be returning for the second half or they'll be sitting out the rest of the game just for precautionary measures, as we'll have a harsh foul on the challenge here under a minute to play. And that will bring out just our second card of this matchup, but that will be our first yellow card of the game. So the Tigers have had one yellow now, along with one red card, and it was a straight red. That has led to this 11 versus 10 matchup that favors the Pirates. With less than a minute to play, this is going to be a ball that's placed just on the outside of the 18 on the far side corner of the box. So this is a type of opportunity that can be taken towards goal, or it could be fed in on a pass, maybe something overhead, or with the man advantage, maybe something that Coach Hamilton has been working on with his team from the training ground. We'll see how it goes. They almost got what they needed there. The pass was just a little overhead of the intended target of Mia Reina. But we have another foul, and it will be on the near side against the Pirates, or rather, charged to the Tigers, as it was, once again, Sydney Boswell drawing a foul in a great area offensively for Southwestern. The clock is still running. It needs to stop. And that's what Madison Kane is saying. That clock needed to have stopped about 10 seconds ago. Now they'll run it. Over inside, the ball fed in, and it takes one header, but no second touch directed towards goal. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. The difference maker so far has been a Jackie Powell goal, their second of the year, and only goal of this game, coming within the first 15 minutes of this contest off of a throw-in on the near side. A nice touch in turn with a left-footed shot high on the upper 90 on the near side post, being the difference maker so far in this contest. Good defense as well, as the Pirates have recovered nicely in some situations where I felt that the Tigers should have done a little bit better. But after that red card that was shown to Malia de Castro, the Pirates have had the better opportunities and have utilized that extra space to their advantage so far in this contest. We will see if they can do what they have done so far in the first half, have the Pirates make a couple of changes and really put the finishing touches on what would be their first win of the season. Pitch. As we go for halftime, we break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. It's your Pirates who lead 1-0 against the Occidental College Tigers. All right, folks, welcome back. We're almost ready to start the second half of play. If you just joined us, your Pirates have the lead 1-0. It was a Jackie Powell goal. The only goal of this game, it's Jackie Powell's second goal of the season as they close in on tying the number of goals that they scored last year, which was 3. Maybe they can get the brace and net their second goal. Can Powell in this second half of play? Occidental College, the Tigers, they had some good chances early on in this match. They were dangerous, lots of possession, but it was that high kick, dangerous play that resulted in a straight red card for Malia de Castro. And that happened about 15 minutes into the match. So ever since then, the Tigers have been playing a man down. The Pirates actually, though, did score with Powell when this game was even strength, when both had 11 on 11. So the man advantage has helped out the Pirates as they have been able to garner a couple of other shots on goal, specifically some long-range efforts from Powell that just barely missed. Yeah, a shot also from Van Meter, as well as one from Samantha Hazen that had missed the target as well. Jackie Powell back out there after being subbed off late in that first half. Lauren Grott back out here on the near side, and we're going to have kickoff, and the Pirates will have possession. This is Samantha Hazen trying to run through the defense, and instead is met by Allison Bello. The Pirates will play this ball back, and it's Kaylin Damron, the junior from Granbury, Texas, who is now in goal, wearing the number 1 for Southwestern. As it was Erin York who had the start in the first half and ultimately kept the clean sheet. As the search for an everyday number 1 will continue here throughout the non-conference portion of the season for head coach Linda Hamilton. But, I mean, when you have to perform a multi-time first-team all-conference performer like Jonna Campbell, you would imagine that decision would not be taken lightly, as that makes a big difference to how this Pirate team have performed in the past. They're going to call that last pass offside, and possession will be given back to the Tigers here, as we're just a couple of minutes in. I want to thank you again for joining us here on the Southwestern University Pirates YouTube page. Please make sure to like and subscribe. That way you don't miss any of the action for any of your favorite Pirate athletic teams. I know we have swimming coming up later on this season. Of course, volleyball will get into the full swing of things. And then you have men and women's basketball season. Football getting ready to start, as well as the first home game coming up this weekend for the Pirates. Of course, you have both golf teams, tennis, as well as men and women's lacrosse, baseball, and softball. So plenty of action to be had as the 2024-2025 season gets underway here this fall. Pirates with possession and plenty of time. Looking ahead for Powell. The defense cuts out the initial pass. Good job there from Jacobson. Putting this ball right in the middle. Pham cuts it out, able to win the interception. Vanderrob making the run. This is Grott dribbling inside. Hazen, one-on-one, gets past one, gets past two, but the pass ultimately cut out. And we'll have a throw coming up for Southwestern. The throw coming in from Vanderrob right to the feet of Lauren Grott. We tried to play it back, but Vanderrob not ready. The Tigers with the throw here. This is Murdoch. I believe it was Murdoch who did receive the only other card that we have had presented in this match, which was a yellow card back late in the first half of play. And Murdoch was trying to play it down the touchline and instead put it right out of play. Pirates will have possession. Plenty of time on this throw as the Tigers are backing off defensively. And they're looking just to kind of pack the defensive end and see if they can play on the counter. Nice little fake out from Lauren Powell. It's those little moves that make a big difference in this game. To try to open up that space. Hazen unable to turn with possession. Morales over to the far side looking for a runner. That's Milan Diaz, the sophomore. Diaz in their freshman year started 7 of 13 games, netted 2 goals for this Pirate side. Plenty of dribbling here from Banderab until that pass release to the near side. Grot one-on-one with her defender. Grot trying to swing it in, and that will win the Pirates a corner. Can Southwestern find that second goal of the match? You got Hazen standing right at the goalkeeper, and it looks like there's been a goalkeeping change for the Tigers as well. We'll try to clarify that in just a moment. This ball sent in off of the corner, far side post. Is going to go overhead of everyone. A foul called in the inside of the quarrel, and it will ultimately end up with possession being a free kick for the Tigers. And quickly played right along the ground on this free kick. The Pirates still have numbers pressing up, looking to turn, almost lost possession. Pass here to the near side. Grot just a half step behind to play the defense. A good switch at the pitch to find the open player on the far side of the line. Here for the Tigers, building some nice momentum with the possession right now. Remember, a man down, though, thanks to the red card early on in the first half. Saki. We have seen that they're one of those players that has a lot of talent on the ball, but it's going to be ripped away on the possession. Well done here from Mia Morales, who looks to turn. Trying to play this ball ahead and does. This is Samantha Hazen, who has a lot of space, but this ball will trickle out of the 18, just on the goal line. Hazen couldn't find the tunnel to get past the player. Good defense by Caroline Murdoch, who had to track back as well. Now, can the Tigers piece together something offensively here for the first time in this second half? Saki. Terrific diagonal delivery on the far side, as that will force the run here from Milan Diaz. Having to cover. Passing it towards the middle. It takes a knee off of the Tigers' offensive player, and it's going to be cleared away by Southwestern. Plenty of time here for Madden to recover. Despite playing a man down, the Tigers keeping with the back four. At least defensively, this pass overhead. The run is on. Gets past one. The shot taken towards goal, and it will be cleared away thanks to the hustle of Kayla Moody. The Pirates were in real trouble of having an equalizer scored on them in the worst way possible, as it was a misread by the defender and the goalkeeper, as that ball was kind of in the middle of no man's land. The run continued, the shot taken, but with not enough pace behind it, and maybe that strong wind that has been present, blowing, going from right to left, might have played a factor in it, but still a terrific track down from behind by the midfielder from League City, Texas, and Kayla Moody to ensure that that ball doesn't cross over the goal line and into the back of the net. Our score remains 1-0, but that was the Tigers' greatest chance for an equalizer we have seen in this contest. On the delivery, it was a goal kick, so the Pirates have possession. Morales keeping it along the ground. Nice pass as they find the open player. Diaz leaving it for Van Meter. Van Meter delivering into the box, but it's going to be trapped on the pass. Secured hands being shown from the goalkeeper. I want to say that's Esparza who's in now. And it is, wearing the 00, the sophomore. So Melanie Rodriguez, who had started off this contest, allowing their first goal this season. Jackie Powell turning, and the defender there to knock the ball loose. Fukushima able to keep possession and ends up finding a nice outlet pass here to the near side. Saki cuts the ball back in, delivers with a left-footed pass, only for it to be taken away by Kayla Moody yet again. Here come the Pirates. This is Samantha Hazen. They have runners in tow. Hazen to Powell. Will they get it back? Yes, they will. Hazen looking for a shot here. Hazen will have it taken away on the slide tackle. Great save by Alyssa Esparza. Esparza not even letting Hazel, or rather, not even letting Hansen decide whether they wanted to take that shot or not. Just playing ultra aggressive and coming off of the line and making a terrific kick save and getting the ball to go out of play to start off with a goal kick. Well done by the Tigers goalkeeper, keeping this game at 1-0. You figure the Pirates can score this second goal, though, that would more than ensure the W. As possession given up in the midfield on the turnover. Pirates with possession now. Again, with the man advantage. They have a player open here on the wide side, and they'll use it. Vanderrob just advancing the possession here to Grott, who was calling for the pass. Tough defense as Jacobson and Grott going shoulder to shoulder. It was last touched by Jacobson, so the Pirates will have the corner kick. We're about 10 minutes through our second half of play. 1-0 remains the score in favor of the Pirates. Near side post. And it was touched by the near side defender who was covering the post for the Tigers. Another corner kick ahead for Southwestern. This time going far side post. It goes overhead of everyone, but it will bounce out of play and a goal kick coming up. Alyssa Esparza. Terrific idea to make that kick save and keeping this game at 1-0. Madison Kane coming back into this game as they will replace Lauren Grott. And Kane will slot up front here on as the near side winger. The ebbs and flows not really going Madison Kane's way last year. As he almost tried to play this ball through, but they'll keep possession. Only had a chance to appear in 10 games last season for the Pirates to Kane. Didn't net a goal in those 10 appearances. But a little bit of a drop-off from their 2022 season. If anybody can bounce back, it's Kane, and they're going to be there on the run, but that pass just a little too far ahead. Pass connects to the near side for the Oxy Titans, or Tigers. The shot taken from Hazen, and it's going to be tipped away at the very last possible moment from Alyssa Esparza. Another great save from Esparza, as I think they're really trying to put their stamp on winning the starting job for the Tigers. You know, both teams, That's what these non-conference games are essentially for. Do you want to win? Of course, you want to win every game you play in, but more importantly, it's trying to figure out exactly what you have at your disposal as a team. As Kane unable to connect with the corner kick, and it will be a goal kick coming up. But both coaches, I mean, trying to figure out what they have available. Both coaches trying to find a number one everyday goalkeeper. And just seeing who's going to be the most consistent player, who's going to give them the best chance to win. Lauren Powell starting and stopping there on the quick turn. Looking to play this ball in the box. It skids across the ground as it's cleared away, and they're going to say over the goal line, so corner kick for the Pirates. This time coming from the near side of the pitch. From the far side, it's going to be headed away strongly by the defense. Pham, though, back to it first, plays it back to the outside. Kane puts it back in towards the box, and once again, it's cleared away. Trying to advance this ball on the far side. The Tigers do so successfully, giving it right back. They're trying to play off of this counterattack, and so far, so good. The defense has reconvened for the Pirates. Can they shut down this forward momentum? Not just yet. It's one-on-one over on the outside. And just trying to play for a deflection, and they will get it. Do the Tigers. So we'll have a corner kick coming up. Give a lot of credit over on the far side from Diana Reyes Sanchez, the freshman. It was really all of them with their consistent starts and stops and trying to fool the defender that was able to win that corner kick. So the Tigers will have a corner on the far side as they're searching for the equalizer. We're 15 minutes into the second half. Pirates still lead 1-0. But that gust of wind, though, you just never know what can happen. It's going to be on the near side post. It's headed away. Morales is near the ball. And there is going to be a collision as the ball won by Allison Bello, only for Morales to try to win it back. And we'll put it out of play as we'll get a change coming up for the Pirates. And it looks like it's going to be a change in the midfield as Jenny Pham is going off. And this looks to be Yamila Lara, who will be checking back in. We saw them feature in the first half of play. Kane was already out of play by the time they touched the ball. It's a turnover for the Tigers. They still have possession. Occidental College on the throw. It's going to go overhead of everyone intended for that possession. Pirates now with the ball. They're going to play this ball back to Damron. Damron with the right foot looking for Van Meter, and it's just going to be about a foot ahead. On the throw, Pirates trying to cut back. That's Moody, who was there for extra protection. And we'll have a throw coming up for the Tigers as Damron gives us an old-fashioned clearance. This game has changed. Both professional and college soccer has changed so much over time. The way that this game was played 10 years ago, I really don't feel is anything near what we see now as a product. And the Tigers will let this one just kind of advance with nowhere specifically to go except over the goal line. Pirates will have the goal kick. We're about midway through this second half now, still a 1-0 lead for Southwestern. Good delivery off of the goal kick there for Southwestern, shown by Damron. Lara. We'll play it back to Damron. Yeah, all the space right now in the middle for Southwestern. Lara scoots it over with their left foot over here to the near side. Vanderrob plays it to Kane, trying to play it back to Vanderrob, but the defense was reading that play the whole way, was Jacobson. The throw in over the Jackie Powell. Superb first touch as always by Powell, but the defense ended up drawing a double team. But the Pirates remain with possession after having to win it back in the back line. Really trying to open up this defense, who is packing things back and looking for a counterattack. Instead, it's going to be one, and a foul will be given as Ana Fukushima had dispossessed the Pirate offensive player. And they'll end up winning a free kick in a good area for the Tigers, as the Pirates will be making a change. Pirates are dressed in the gold and black this afternoon. The Tigers, they're dressed in the white with orange trim. The change is not allowed to take place because it is a foul in favor of the Tigers, and this would be a Pirate substitution. So instead, that substitution will have to wait. They're going to bring this ball back a couple of feet, though, as the free kick is going to be taken by Katie Smith. The wall, two-man wall. It's set by Hazen and Madison Kane. Pirates marking up. Yeah, about 5 players on the box. Is going to be fed in, looking up top. It does touch the ground. The half volley swing will miss. Unable to be cleared by Van Meter, and it's going to be Caitlin Damron who will pounce on the loose ball inside the 6. Excellent goalkeeping there. Exactly what you want to see. He's dominating their area, which is the box. Kane, great first touch to play it overhead to the advancing Hazen. And it's kept in play, and just barely, as it's going to be kicked into touch. So the Tigers will have a throw, but it's going to be deep within their own defensive territory. Terrific read, though, from the senior from Little Elm, Texas, and Madison Kane. First touch volley right overhead to the defender and putting it right in the path for Samantha Hazen. Kane there to get back on the ball. Hazen is hit near the face, but I think it hits her hand. So an inverted handball that will result in a quick free kick being taken. Well, no, they didn't take the free kick. Now they'll take it. 24 minutes remain, 1-0 our score, Pirates ahead. This ball not cleared enough. Again, another foul is going to be given. Over aggressive defending, that time by Lily Van Meter. As it was once again Fukushima who was able to draw the foul. Second consecutive foul drawn by Fukushima that is just outside the box and has put the Tigers in a good position to try to find this equalizer. The Tigers also have a substitution getting ready to check in, but the Pirates still have theirs remaining that has been waiting for a couple of minutes now on the sideline. Sorry about the gusts that you may be hearing wherever you may be watching, but unfortunately not much I can do about that. This ball is going to be taken as a shot, but it's going to be overhead. If it was a pass, it got away from them, definitely. And now that substitution can take place. So both teams making a change. Van Meter will be coming out for the Pirates. As it will be Maddie Penders, the freshman from Houston, Texas, now slotting in to that center back role. And it will be Penders who gets a chance at a first touch here at home for the first time in their Pirates career. A little miscommunication resulting in a good opportunity here for the Tigers as they won it back just outside the 18. The pass, though, no trajectory to where it could be effective. Powell knocked it loose. Kane on the run, now on the inside, slots this ball outside. The run can continue. Keeping the ball in the middle of the pitch is going to find Jackie Powell. Powell taking a touch, Powell taking a shot, and it's going to be high and wide. But Jackie Powell is not a false nine, but a true striker. She will pass it. We have seen that Powell is a willing passer, but more than likely, if they have the ball at their feet outside the 18, they're looking to go for goal. And that's the type of mentality that you want for a top-tier striker. But then again, you know, it's all dependent on what Coach Hamilton has tactically, and I haven't had a chance to speak with her just yet this season, but would be interested to pick her brain as the season progresses. Great read by Damron once again. It's not the saves that they have been called upon to make. It's been the decision-making from Damron, and so far that has proven key to keeping this shutout. As the search for an everyday number one will continue for the Pirates. Aaron York has shown that they make good decisions as well, especially in that first half, and they have the ability to play the ball out the back with their feet. Very confident on the ball so far from what I've seen with York. The right decisions so far, being aggressive, but being forced to be aggressive out of their line, out of the box. Having to stay at home there as the ball was able to trickle through the defense. Powell able to play it over the goal line as the corner kick comes up for the Tigers. Another good positive that we have seen from Damron. And despite how good Jonna Campbell was throughout their time here, their one Achilles heel, if you will, was their ability to play the ball off of a goal line kick and play it with power. That's something that Damron shines at from what I've seen so far, especially having to work against this strong wind. Damron, again, claiming their domain. As they'll make the catch inside. So we've seen that the Pirates have two keepers that they have shown us so far this season that are willing to make that aggressive read, can play the ball well with their hands, sure-handed, and both have the ability to play their ball, but in different ways with their feet. Good power shown, and that seems to be the plus that Damron has, is that extra leg power on the ground and in the punt. But, you know, that's going to be an interesting battle to see how it progresses and who ultimately will end up being the number one when conference play starts. The ball will get past Hazen, but they'll get back on it, playing it off of the half volley after thawing it down. Less than 20 minutes remain. Pirates still lead 1-0. It's taken away by the Tigers, but the double team wins the ball back for Southwestern just outside the 18. A shot was taken but deflected. Lotta still on possession as they pull it back and now go back towards the far side. This right-footed shot delivered, and it takes a bounce just outside of the far side post. Well, make it the near side post as there was a shot from the far side of the pitch coming across the face of goal. The Pirates continue to take chances here, but we have not seen that continuity with the passing that they have shown in the first half to get a good shot on goal inside the 18 here in the second. Samantha Hazen will come out. Sydney Boswell, the senior, who was named second team all-conference as well. So two all-conference performers switch for switch. Now in this game, Boswell playing more of a midfielder's role here as this ball played long. Van Meter heads it down, only right to the Tigers' offense. Advancing, scooting the ball here across the ground. It's going to be played back. Morales there for the steal. Good hip work there to force the defense in one direction, only to pull it back in another. Long ball played out the defensive back line for Southwestern. Lara, plenty of time on the ball and space to work with here. Again, the Pirates are playing with a man advantage, and they have done so for about 75% of this game, as that red card was called in the first half of play against Malia de Costro for a dangerous high clearance that sent Lannon to the bench, as Meredith Lannon has not featured in this second half. From what I was being told, that, and again, I haven't seen it personally, but from what I was told, that kick connecting around the eyebrow line and leaving Lannon a little swollen. Hopefully they're okay, and that there's no any cuts or anything that will need any stitches or anything. Hopefully it's just a swollen eye, but better safe than sorry. And especially here in non-conference play when there's so many important games yet to come. So we hope a speedy recovery for Meredith Lannon, and that'll be back this season, and especially by conference play. Looking for Powell. This ball right to the feet of the defense. Morales, I don't think they meant to be in that way, but good touch to slow it down and not lose possession. Kane plays this ball back. Powell. Penders. Looking far side to switch the pitch. Vanderrob. Vanderrob will continue the run with space. Vanderrob playing inside. Kane is going to be pushed down. The referee is going to wave that off as no foul. And the official's going to say that's shoulder to shoulder. I see Madison Kane trying to argue that was in the middle of their back, not shoulder to shoulder necessarily, but the substitution will get a chance to take place here for the Pirates. And it will be Mia Morales who will be coming off here, as it will be the senior from Richmond, Texas, and Adriana Morales, who will get their first run of the game here with about 15 minutes left to go. 1-0 our score line. Pirates, if they can score a second one, that would really put the finishing touches on this contest. Definitely would feel much more confident about getting that first W of the 2024 campaign. But the Tigers, who drew with the Pirates' rivals in Trinity in their first game, and it was no lack of trying on goal from Trinity, just 39 total shots. 9 of them, or 8 of them, 9 of them on target, but none of them able to get by, resulting in a draw for Occidental College. Lara turning, finding Morales, lots of space. Morales has an overlapping runner too, and they will play it wide to that runner. This is Lauren Powell. Do they want to cross it in? And they will, but the defender was there. Powell has it fall to their feet again. Morales trying to chop their way in, only to be snuffed out by aggressive defending. Interception made, though, by Maddie Penders. Penders, a left-footed shot, will miss the target and will result in a goal kick to be taken by Esparza and the Tigers. So the Tigers will play the goal kick short and keep it within their own 18, as they remain with 4 in the back row as they are searching for an equalizer. I'm wondering if the tactics will change, because if they haven't changed now, I would assume that this will be the time to put some more players up front. But then again, from what we have seen from the Tigers so far, this is still remaining in their game plan ever since the red card. They have been willing to concede possession and fall back and try to muddy up that final third, and they have been successful as they have been able to get a couple of big counterattacks. They had that chance on goal. They had the shot going towards net, only for it to be taken away at the last possible second on the goal line by Kayla Moody. As they had a runner in behind, onside and everything, and they shot it from about 35 yards out, and it skidded across the ground. It just didn't have enough pace to beat the Pirate defender, who was able to clear it just as it was entering the net and going over the goal line. And it was in a case where Damron, in the final defender, that ball just perfectly placed right in the middle of no man's land. Too far in front for the keeper to really make a play on it, and just right overhead enough where the defender was already a play behind. But I see the coaching staff for the Tigers, really talking with the substitution that's getting ready to check in here and what they're going to do tactically. So I'm expecting a big change for the Tigers if they can't net an equalizer on this trip into the offensive third. Looking across the ground, it's going to be played out of play by Penders. And the throw will be with the Tigers. They will not take the substitution. Tigers have possession. That pass was a little weak, but it got to its target. Powell, the only forward up front. Everybody else is pretty much back and on the ball defensively for Southwestern. This ball does trickle through. The shot will miss. A second shot, and it's saved. Kaylin Damron having to make another great play, as it looked for sure that would have been 1-1 for the Tigers, and Damron putting their body in harm's way to make that second clearance keeps it at 1-0. 10 minutes and 15 seconds remain. The Pirates, a little confusion on the possible clearance. Got to stay focused for the remainder of this game. They'll play it outside Will Southwestern here to Madison Kane. To Lotta. And they'll play this ball back to the defense and switch the pitch. And it's just a little too strong on the pass to Banderob, who will watch it go out of play. The Pirates will make a couple of changes as well now, as Jackie Powell will come out and be replaced up top. And we're going to also have another defender coming in. So Lindsay Gomez comes in. I also want to say that this is Natalie Garcia who's checking in for Southwestern. If that is the case, high pressure situation for the youngster to be brought in here with just about, I was going to say a little less than 10 minutes remaining, but okay, now they fixed it here at the varsity pitch, that game clock flashing a different number there for a second, but now then we're going to go with 9:48 and counting on the official game clock here. Possession is maintained down the touchline. It goes over the goal line. And they're pointing corner kick for the Tigers. The Pirates are covering both the near side and the far side post, as this will be a far side delivery on the corner. Time is still ticking away. 9:10 remains. The header, it is towards the net, and the shot will miss the target, though. And that will allow the Pirates to breathe a huge sigh of relief, as things were looking scary there. The Tigers getting their second best opportunity on goal in their first of the second half, as he had two runners with the dangerous pass inside the 18. The first one couldn't get a touch on it. The second runner did get possession. Maybe took a little too long to put a shot on net, as that allowed Damron to come out from between the sticks and make a very aggressive but much needed save to keep the lead in favor of the Pirates. So the ball was out of play on the touchline. So they get the throw in, do the Tigers. They advance it into the attacking third rather quickly. 8:05 remains here in this game. The ball played through the middle of the defense. It's going to be won back by the Tigers. This shot is a chip shot that will be an easy roller right at the feet of Damron. And now Damron can take some time, but they only have 6 seconds. They have to release this ball eventually. And Damron will release it on the punt. It will be won back at midfield by the Tigers as the Pirates playing with some nerves here as this ball gets through on the through ball on the ground. Possession maintained outside the 18. It's going to be kicked out of play. But as you can see, the Tigers, despite playing the man down, still very aggressive on this offense, looking for the equalizer, and they're getting some good passes. Some excellent through balls that are beating this defense. The pass flicked ahead, and the ball just cleared by Morales. This being Abriana. I keep on forgetting that we do have a few players on this team that have the same last name, but no relation. It's going to be played off of Morales on the back heel. Well done by the Tigers. This ball placed right in the middle of the 18 and is quickly cleared away. Gomez, nice touch to bring it down initially. And that second ball couldn't get it through. Almost fouls the defender. Inside the 18 yet again. Too close for comfort that time, but Damron, right place, right read. And just a step ahead of the screaming winger and Clara Madden, who was honing in on trying to get a touch. 6 minutes remain. Can the Pirates keep this up or score what could be the put-away goal late here in the second half? This ball will just go out of play. The Tigers with the possession. They keep it in play. Good pass, especially with the defense on their back from Bello. The Pirates are being stretched out thin here despite having the man advantage in the second half. So give the Tigers a lot of credit. Playing like they're at full strength. And having the bulk of the momentum here down the stretch. It is a free kick off of a foul that will be awarded to the Tigers. But 5 minutes are left. This ball on the defensive half, just right before the midfield line for Oxy College. This is a powerful right boot delivered into the box. It's headed away initially by Powell, but the header will be on goal, so that shot will count, but it will result in an easy save for the very aware Kaylin Damron. Both keepers impressive in their showing, making the right reads in this game. 4:20 remains. That's going to be a good problem for Coach Hamilton to have. Who's going to be that everyday number one? Who's going to be the starter? This game not over yet. Pirates looking to secure their first victory of the season in this home opener and trying to bounce back in the defeat against Mary Hardin Baylor. Another shot taken from distance, and it's going to be right at the awaiting arms of Damron. Damron sends it away on a powerful punt. And Gomez, great touch, puts it ahead, perfect pass. Will this be right in the path of their teammate in Boswell, unable to get to the ball first? But Gomez showing some real awareness on that volley pass. Boswell plays it off of the defense. Adriana Morales inside, and we're going to have a foul called on the push from the Tigers. And now the Pirates can take a little time here and let some time tick off of the clock as they await this free kick. How aggressive does Southwestern want to be? Remember, they have the man advantage. You would imagine that there's going to be a hole in the defense just above the 18. Do they want to keep this ball across the ground and maybe work on a shot from distance? But with the way that they're lining up, it looks like they're just going to play this into the box and see if they will have a runner get their head to it. So the referee is going to call a stop to play, and he's having a word with the head coach over for the Tigers. I'm not sure if something was said from the sideline. I'm not sure if the players are too close to the touchline and the referee was asking them to stand back. That doesn't seem to be the case. If anything, it might have been a warning to the bench. But that did stop the clock at 2:52. And now the clock will restart as soon as contact is made with the ball. And they do try to play it on the pass. Boswell was just about 1/2 step away from getting a foot to steer it near net. The Tigers will take it quickly on the restart as they try to make the improbable happen here. Good header to cut the pass out. Kane going into the 50-50 and winning the possession despite getting sent to the ground. Great job by Madison Kane. The pass ahead, well done as they play this ball and advance it in a forward possession. Timely defense as they keep this ball from entering the 18. You got to give credit to the Tigers. That back four has really showed up to play today. Every time that the Pirates have had something going their way, the momentum, looks like it's going to be an easy shot. That back four scrambling back and making things difficult. Madison Kane will take the free kick on the far side. 1:45 remains. It's going to be a low free kick, and it will be played back to Kane. Kane will deliver it in the box again. It squeaks through. The shot taken, and that was a sacrifice in order to keep that ball from going in towards the net. And they're going to call a stoppage of play, as this should be Pirates' possession. The player looks to be okay. That was Alicia Saki. If anything, they would have took that shot right into the back of their ribs. I don't think they're coming out of this game. Saki saying shoulder. They look to be okay, but there was a lot of power lined up on that kick. But give credit to Saki for putting their body in harm's way to keep that ball from even getting close to the net. With the stoppage of play due to a player down, this should result in the possession going back to Southwestern on a drop ball. So I'm expecting a drop ball with a kick away from Oxy to Southwestern. No substitution taking place. Or are they going to let the Pirates restart with possession since they had it? So it is a drop ball, but they're going to let the Pirates just have possession on where it was started. And now Sydney Boswell showing off the footwork and getting past the defense and just trying to keep the ball and win a foul. No luck there on the foul as the ball is booted ahead, and now the Tigers trying to spring loose for what could be a final counterattack. Yamamoto was hoping for a little help there after keeping possession, and it's going to be kicked out of play. Time definitely a factor now, less than a minute, and every second counts. 50 seconds left. From behind, it's a foul by Sydney Boswell. Doesn't get back the 10 yards either, but it wasn't called back either, so the play can continue. It was defended right into the path of the offensive player. Lada there to shut down the pass and gets the pass away. Here's Boswell. Has a runner. Will play it through as Gomez was calling for it. 21 seconds remain. Gomez going shoulder to shoulder with the defender, and it will be Katie Smith who wins that battle. Played up ahead. Yamamoto loses the ball out of play. And with 8 seconds left, that could be the last play of this game. 4 seconds, it's going to be thrown in, and that will do it. A first half Jackie Powell goal and some timely defending. And give a lot of credit to Kaylin Damron and that Pirate defense for holding on to the clean sheet as that Jackie Powell goal, their second of the year, being the only one of this game, being the difference maker in this contest as the Pirates win their home opener of the 2024 season 1-0 against Occidental College. And for Occidental, this is just the first time they have ever lost to the Pirates women's soccer team. The last time these two teams met was back in 2014, so 10 years ago, Occidental was able to get a 2-0 victory back in California, but they traveled to Texas for the first time to face the Pirates, and it's the Pirates who come away with the 1-0 victory. Again, Jackie Powell with the lone goal in this game off of a throw-in. Great first touch from Powell and a terrific finish, being the difference maker. Powell's second goal of the season. And both Erin York and Kaylin Damron both playing well in goal. So forcing Coach Linda Hamilton to have to make a tough decision as we continue to move forward in this Pirates season. So Southwestern getting their first win of the year. They will be traveling on the road this Friday as they'll be headed off to California. And so we'll be taking on Cal Lutheran on Friday night and then turning around and playing at 11 a.m. our time against Whittier College. They'll be back here in Texas on the 14th, but it will be on the road against Hardin-Simmons. And then they'll come back on Friday, September 20th, where they'll be playing host to East Texas Baptist University. And that's just one game out before conference play starts. So we'll see how the Pirates do. Make sure you follow them on X, on Instagram, on Facebook, and of course, like and subscribe on our YouTube Pirate page. That way you don't miss out on any of the action. A big thanks to Bailey Middleton and to Jordan here, our new AD, keeping up with the stats for all of them, for Glenn and for Ken, Ralph, and everyone else here at Southwestern University. I want to thank you again for watching. I'm the Smash Justin Simmons saying thank you again for stopping by on this Labor Day weekend. You enjoy the rest of your holiday. Have a hamburger, have a hot dog, kick back and relax. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you for tuning in with us. And again, your Pirates victorious 1-0 thanks to a Jackie Powell goal. Until then, we'll see you next time, Pirate fans.